Hello YouTube, this is Tim Stanley, your favorite movie critic. Today I'm doing not one but two TV shows. The first one is Tales from the Crypt, which that also includes Tales from the Crypt the movies, which is Demon Knight and Bordello Blood. But with that, I'm going to also answer a trivia question. The second show is Ned and Stacey. But first, Tales from the Crypt, my review of it, really good show. A lot of wide range of actors and actresses. I can't name them all, but it had 7 seasons. And what was crazy is the fact that they did all 6 seasons, all traveling all throughout the world. It almost made you feel like it. And then sometimes it was like, okay, well, maybe this is just happening in the U.S. But by the 7th season, it specifically focused on British or London, so it was very, very different. But again, all very good seasons, all for adults. I don't recommend watching it with kids around. Definitely don't, especially if they get scared easily, because there are some episodes that are scary, and then there are some that it's like, okay, it's scary, but it's more of a thinking scary, and you might have to forgive the hiccups. But I digress. Now I'll go on again to answer a trivia question that I put out on Facebook. There are actually several different Tales from the Crypt movies. Again, as I already answered, there's Demon Knight, and then there's Bordello Blood, but there's also Crypt Show, because it's connected to it. There's Crypt Show 2 and Crypt Show 3, and then even to go back to the 70s, there is a Tales from the Crypt movie that was made in the 70s. Now it's one it's on, I don't know, but it qualifies in the same area. The other ones that are, even though they don't have the Tales from the Crypt name on them, they are Tales from the Crypt related. It's Death Becomes Her and also From Dusk Till Dawn. So again, those are just a few movies. Yes, they are horror, but they do have a way of going into the story that's like, oh, okay, I can see how that could be, especially with Death Becomes Her. So it has one of those weird endings, so that Tales from the Crypt always had. So it's, like I said, it's Tales from the Crypt without the actual Crypt Keeper showing up and giving you this giving you the rundown of what's going to happen. So again, yeah, like I said, it had several movies, several seasons, and also now with that, as I said, not one but 2 TV shows. The second is Ned and Stacey. It only had 2 seasons. It was a very funny show. I actually remember watching it as a kid because it was on during the 90s, like 95, 97, and I remember watching both seasons as a teenager. And what was crazy is the fact that it's like it dealt with a real issue, but it made it in a funny way, in the fact that, yeah, they got married, but she married him to get his apartment. Oh yeah, and the actor and actress's name, Deborah Messing and Thomas Hayden Church. She married him to get into his apartment. He married her to get a promotion because, hey, look, I'm married. Something that I guess that was big on in the 90s. I don't know. But either way, it made for a good show. It only had 2 seasons. It could have possibly left with more. They should have brought it back for at least a 3rd season, I think. But that's just me, because I mean, the show ended kind of on a downfall for the main character Ned. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I will tell you this much: if you do have the Roku channel, you can stream it yourself, and you can watch it and you can enjoy it. And also, again, I would say more for adults, not really for kids, again, because a lot of the humor that is going on. So, and again, please forgive the hiccups. So again, this is not one but 2 TV show reviews for Tales from the Crypt, again, including all the movies, and Ned and Stacey. So other than that, thank you and have a great weekend.